We checked out the total conversion mod for Doom 2, the Abyssal Crown. And what we have here is a phenomenal combination of Doom 2 and Doom Eternal. And if you are a fan of push-forward combat quick swapping, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. This footage is from the demo build of the Abyssal Crown. What that means is that what you see may not represent the current version of the mod, or anything that may come later in its lifespan. You are required to have a copy of UZDoom, and of course the WAD of Doom 2 in order to run this. Now with that out of the way, what we have here, as I said in the stinger, is an attempt at taking the design elements and cues of Doom Eternal and the Dark Ages and translate that back into Doom 2. To wit, we play a female marine who is trapped in hell, and we must rip, tear, and bonk our way until it is done. If you've played Doom Eternal or the Dark Ages, you're going to be very familiar to a lot of the kind of movement and feel. Quick swapping makes a glorious return. Each one of your weapons has an alt fire, and the game will also feature enemies that are strong or weak to specific weapon types. Your pistol / magnum gets like a rapid fire shot, your assault rifle gets the micro missiles, you get a single barrel shotgun and a quad barrel shotgun variety in this. And everything just feels very finely tuned. And this goes with the game's focus on push forward combat. Your bunk recharges every 8 seconds and delivers heavy damage. It's enough to usually stagger larger enemies and outright kill small and medium ones. And there's definitely a certain sense of pleasure running up to a revenant and bonking them to death. When an enemy is killed through bonk, you'll recover health and ammo proportional to the size of the enemy. Once you get your, do we call it the super shotgun? Or whatever, when you kill enemies with that, it will also drop armor. And much like with Doom Eternal, this is a game where you can go from full health to almost dead to back to full health in a matter of seconds. In terms of difficulty, we played this on kind of the normal difficulty for the game. I did not push this to Nightmare, where enemies have 150% more health and damage, and there's an additional difficulty that increases enemy speed and the speed of projectiles. I think this is definitely challenging enough as it stands. The levels themselves are going for very large environments. There are, of course, tons of secrets, weird MacGuffins to collect, and there are hints at finding permanent upgrades. And the game also has bonus arenas if you really feel like challenging yourself. The best part of the Abyssal Crown is definitely in the feel. If you're like me and you enjoyed Doom Eternal, Ultra Kill, that particular style of gunplay, then you're going to feel right at home with the Abyssal Crown. The quick swapping is very responsive, all the weapons sound and just have a great sense of oomph to them, and the enemies do not let up in this. Your barons get angry when they are about to die, and if you're not paying attention, they can like dive bomb you for massive damage. We didn't get to see like arc vials and stuff like that, but there are pain elementals, tyrants, and the demo does hint that there will be custom boss fights later on in it. The demo itself is also fairly long. I think we played this in about 3.5 to maybe 4.5 hours. I did spend a lot of time looking for some of the bonus secrets and areas. If I had any complaints about this, I would say there's just two. The first is that it would be nice to have some kind of on-screen indicator if I'm using the right weapon against an enemy. Every enemy will appear in the BC area and will tell you what they are strong and weak to, but it would be nice to have some kind of confirmation if I'm using a weapon that the enemy is strong or weak to, or one that they're resisting while we're playing, because a lot is happening during these combats. And the other issue is how the game handles teleporting or additional waves. Like with the Dark Ages and Eternal, after you kill all the enemies in a wave, the next group will spawn in the same room. Thankfully, you must kill all the enemies. It's not like you kill a specific enemy and then the next wave spawns. But the problem is that you have no way of knowing what is going to spawn where. And what's going to end up happening, I'm sure for a lot of you, is you're going to complete a wave, run around, wait for the next wave. All the heavy enemies spawn right next to you, and you get deleted by a Mancubus, a Tyrant, a few Barons before you can even know what's going on. And I don't think there really is an easy solution to this, other than just like really telegraphing to the player, this is where enemies are going to be spawning in from. Watch out. But other than that, this is fantastic to play. As I said earlier, if you are a fan of Doom Eternal's style of rewarding quick play, weapon swapping, and just constant movement, this is a very easy recommendation. And I do hope that this mod gets finished, because I will play through it from beginning to end in a heartbeat. And that does it for this look. If you know any other amazing Doom 2 mods you'd like me to check out, be sure to let me know down below. If you did go through the Abyssal Crown yourself, let me know what you thought of it. And come back for more discussions on game design, indie games, and maybe more mods coming soon. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed the video, do the YouTubing stuff, be sure to visit our Discord and Patreon, and if you're interested in more in my thoughts on design, check out my game design books.